SDC, let me get around. Thanks for coming to the SDC's finale. I am so excited to be here with you today. You saw a lot of magic. You saw a lot of great products. If you're a developer, you probably saw a new way that Samsung is interacting with developers. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to thank all of my friends that are here, but most importantly, I want to thank these finalists that are sitting up here in the front row here. Please give them a round of applause. For the last several months, you'll see a variety of different experiences of what they envisioned of what a new digital assistant will be. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard some of the hype around AI, maybe even some negative press or what AI can do to take your jobs. But the reality of it is, our lives are going to be a lot better with digital assistants and AI. We're going to be a lot more productive to do the things that we want, to be closer to our families, to be more productive and get the stuff that we don't want to do out of the way. So these developers here in the front row have designed new experiences, new ways to make your lives better and make your human interactions closer, or being more productive and using different third-party devices, or finding new ways to translate a retail experience with the digital assistants, and also making the world a better place with AI. So I'm really excited to showcase these finalists, but first, I wanted to welcome all of our judges. These are leaders at our company that are here to judge these finalists, but they're also going to explain what they do at Samsung, because next year I really invite all of you other developers to come participate so you can have a hands-on experience and to meet some of these leaders at our company. So without further ado, let's first introduce our first judge. And Adam, if you don't mind saying a couple of words to our audience. Woo!
So excited to see you all here. It's a great turnout. My name's Adam Chire. I'm co-founder with this guy right here, Viv Labs. And so we're powering a lot of the tools and platform for Bixby. Before that, we co-founded Siri. And I've also done founding member of Change.org, the world's largest petition platform, and another AI company called Sentient. Here at Samsung, I'm a vice president in the mobile division and really working on all of the end user-facing products, both the tools, the assistant, the apps for Bixby. And that's my role. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to show us today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ellie Kim. I'm the vice president of business development based in Korea. So when we, for the last 2 years, when Bixby was just getting started and we need partners like you saw showcase, whether it's Ticketmaster, Yelp to come on board, work with our product teams to launch, that's what we've been doing. And for me, this is so incredibly exciting because now it's out. Now you all have access to it. And to be part of this and to see the growth that it's had in the last 2 years is a tremendous honor. So thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Gerber. I'm Vice President of Partnerships for a team called Samsung Next. We work with entrepreneurs to help them grow and build and scale their companies. We do it through venture investing. We do it through acquisitions. In fact, our team was the one that helped acquire Viv Labs into Samsung. We do it through partnerships, and we do it through product development as well. So we're really excited to see what these guys have to offer.
Hi everyone, my name is Fanny Wong. I'm the Senior Director at Samsung Research America. My job is leading the product program and services, and we have been working with Adam team, Ali team, and also the DevRel team here that pulled up the show. And we work with everyone, and very honored to be here and trying to judge the best app here. Congratulations. Thanks.
So what you're going to see today is the Bixby Developer Showcase. In this showcase, we invited over 400 developers invited to our closed private beta. And in this private beta, we got a lot of information from the developers of their experience to improve our platform. Because what we're trying to do with Bixby is create a one-to-one relationship with our developers. We want transparency. We want to listen to you to understand how we can make your platform better. And during this competition, we have over $50,000 worth of prizes. And today we have 5 finalists that I want to introduce you to. So, Beautiful by Pete Haas is really trying to figure out ways to make your shopping experience better with voice. Because we all know that voice is actually faster than typing. IP Camera by Igor. This allows you to connect any camera and to be able to use your voice to be more productive while you're using cameras to survey your landscape. Super Happy Couple. They created a capsule to make your relationships better with a loved one using AI. And we all know that AI is not just about technology, but can actually make us closer as individuals and human beings. And What Been by Roger is really focused on the environment. How can we make the environment better with Bixby? So without further ado, I want to introduce the first contestant, Peter Haas. Peter, please give a big round of applause.
Good afternoon. My name is Pete Haas. I've been developing for voice since 2005. First at an IVR company where we were getting twice the automation rates as our competition because we understood voice and we understood how to design for it. With the advent of Siri and other products such, I was tasked with trying to figure out how we can provide those types of solutions to our customers. And that really became the passion of my career. And it's mostly because of this picture. On the left side, you'll see a traditional user interface that we all sometimes love and sometimes hate. Where you have to click 5 times through to get to the answer. It's a lot of friction, a lot of time spent. On the other side, you see an AI-powered assistant with the customer at the center, where you're 1 degree of separation from the answer. And that's the promise of Bixby. I created a product called Beautiful. And it's really a reference application to solve search and discovery, which many businesses have, because they can only show a few products on their phone, which is where most people are doing a lot of their search and discovery. They sell, in this case, 10,000 products, mascara, lipstick, many different things. Our goal is simple, to have people try to find items, not search for them, and to personalize the experience. So the first time you go into it, it's much different than the 10th time or the 100th time, because Bixby gets smarter with every interaction, and this is why it's better. Right now, we sit up top of an online store, a Shopify store, so it's really a thin AI layer. But in the future, we hope to integrate Samsung Pay so that we can just complete the transaction within the capsule. Without further ado, this is my video. Turn up the volume. You'll see the card on the other side. Filtered search by brand. Preferences. Booking appointments. Again, getting to the buy button. Personalized search. The first time you go through your experience, you'll see that we actually try to find out about your traits. But the next time, we don't have to ask those questions because Bixby knows them. And I'd just like to end with, if you're a developer, I encourage you to try this out. And if you're a business, consider creating a thin layer on top of your business so that you can allow for search and discovery of your own products and services. Thank you.
questions or comments? Okay. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Igor Daikov, and I'm very excited to talk about my Bixby capsule, IP camera viewer. The capsule addresses a problem that is common in video surveillance systems, how to find relevant video quickly. Modern video surveillance systems have enough information about video to answer questions such as where and when a school bus or my kid was seen last week, or how many people went through my store yesterday. But it is difficult to find, to search this information because every question type is different. Bixby unified user interface voice can allow to search for this information very, very quickly. My development experience with Bixby was positive. I like it, the IDE, it feels modern, and there are many components to reuse. And I like it that the Bixby architecture had a logical place for every part of the capsule. The inspiration for my product was to evaluate a voice-first interface for a smartphone and a TV. And I believe that the voice-first interface is a perfect match for a video search like this. Next, I want to continue evaluating Bixby capabilities to make sure that every required task can be done using Bixby. Here is a brief video that shows my capsule in use. So here, Bixby connects to live video surveillance system. You can search through cameras. If there are many cameras, you can filter camera, for example, by name. And you can search through events. If there are many events, you can filter by event type, for example, to show events only with people or events only with cars. You can make more complicated questions. For example, show events from particular camera with particular type, like. And Bixby will filter the events and show what you're interested in only. So it saves like a lot of time searching for incidents. Thank you.
Judges, any questions?
So I really like it. You showed good conversation, etc. One suggestion or question, did you look at like constraint relaxation type things? So you could say, I didn't find any events with a bus and person, but here's a bus, or ways of being able to get the user to some results by relaxing constraints.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, in some cases, it's like actually a good idea, but in some cases, so if you're like looking for a bus, it is not like helpful like to show like a person instead. But like yes, there is like it's not like a simple question. Yeah, I need to like work more about it. Thank you.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Chris Wolcott. I am a senior information architect at Kota C. It's a Minneapolis-based term life insurance company. Really excited to be here. When I was about 10 years old, I got my first computer, and a really old one at that. I learned basic programming, and it really got me into making games and kind of developed that love for me. It was my very first experience with it, for sure. So over the past few decades, I've had just a crazy amount of awesome experiences. I've worked for many Fortune 500 companies and some really successful startups. I was also asked to be an adjunct instructor for the University of Minnesota to lead their full stack development program. So it's been a lot of fun. One of my most exciting moments is working for Kota C. Kota C was a startup in the term life insurance in an industry that doesn't typically embrace like emerging technologies. In this case, they did. They were ready to explore that tech space. So I loved building this capsule. This was a ton of fun. The interface was clean. It was easy to use. The natural language processing was just a joy to work with. Everything that was built into it was what exactly you would want. It had a real-time linter, as a lot of us love, and it really showed me like the warnings, errors, things that would happen like real time if I was doing something wrong. My inspiration for creating this was really Kota C, and it was their mission. So I didn't think much about term life insurance until I started there, but after being there for a year, I really saw how important it was for everybody to get life insurance. Really, it was for me. I was thinking, what's going to happen to my family if I died? Right? Who's going to pay the mortgage? Who's going to pay the car payments? Who's going to pay the bills? It really was an eye opener for me. Right? Who's going to pay my junior developer? Yeah, I believe Kota C on Bixby is just an ideal platform, right? Kota C is this immediate response to get instant quotes, right, that you can later apply for life insurance, right? Really, what's next for Bixby? I've been thinking a lot about this, and I came up with a few ideas, some things I think would work. But when I really think about what I wanted to do, I wanted to get user feedback, right? I wanted to collect data analytics and decide what the user wants from the application. What's missing the most? All right, so I'd like to show you guys how affordable term life insurance can be by using the Bixby app. Yeah, so you can immediately continue on to the Kota C. The information is pre-populated, and you can apply for life insurance directly at that point in the sales funnel. So it's really exciting. All right, I was really honored to be a part of the Bixby Developer Program. It's been such a thrill. I'm excited to see what's next for Bixby.
Judges, any questions?
First, just a quick comment. So thanks for your idea about getting feedback from users. That will be part of something that we'll work towards, I'm sure, especially as we head out towards the marketplace, because you'll want to alpha test your service, and you'll also want to see how your service is doing in the real world. So definitely working on that. The question I have is, would it be possible to actually complete a transaction through a Bixby experience without punching to your website? I can definitely see imagining how this would work over a speaker. Perfect, it's perfect for that, but what's needed past that punch through to fully apply?
That's a fantastic question, honestly. The rest of the application, the pre-app as we call it internally, could be also done on Bixby. There would be no problem with that. In fact, we ask more health-related questions. We ask more details about your family's history, right? And we could narrow down that search and that results of carriers that only support certain things. We could ask questions like, do you want a medical exam? And only show carriers that cover that particular thing. So yeah, definitely the integration to new and evolving like pieces that come into the term life insurance industry would be really easy to implement within this capsule.
Couples that want to amplify the joy and communication in their relationship. and eliminate the guesswork can log on to superhappycouples.com, where each person tells us the things that they like and love about the other person, what they might want or need more of, plus they build a library of favorite things, or loft. We knew we wanted voice, but when users kept telling us how much they loved the product, but they wanted it to be easier and more convenient, having a voice solution became imperative. So, Kim built one.
Taking advantage of the Samsung developer website and all the great documentation and code examples there, I built our Bixby capsule. Starting with just a few models, actions, and dialogues, our capsule started to take shape. It was easy to integrate with our existing application's API, having our action class make requests to it to get data, and then return the data to the user's device, both with a voice response and a view component. And what I loved about developing with Bixby mostly was how much you could achieve with so few lines of code. And I'm with Chris. It was super fun. Working within the Bixby ecosystem was just really intuitive, super easy to learn, and just fun. And this was the first voice application I ever developed.
So we've integrated Bixby into an actual working product that's already in the market. Once deployed, users can access love reminders. They can get AI-driven, customized date and gift suggestions, all with a simple voice request. With scalable AI and transactional experience, super happy couples can take connected living way beyond your phone, as if by magic. His phone alarm went off.
Hi, Bixby. Reading my last love reminder from Jennifer.
Here's what I found. Jennifer would love to go for a run with you.
Hi, Bixby. Open Super Happy Couples and show me your favorite things.
I found 4 loft items.
Hi, Bixby. Tell me some fun things Jennifer and I could do this weekend.
Jennifer loves running. Jennifer loves wine. The Run or Wine 5K is this weekend in Woodinville, Washington, just 22 miles from you. Click for tickets.
Hi, Bixby. Show me a great gift for Jennifer.
I found she loves lilies. Click here to see some arrangements that include them.
Show me another.
Jennifer loves Paris. Click here to see some Eiffel Tower necklaces she may like.
Perfect.
So join us and Bixby and get super happy.
Questions, judges?
So, clearly that was somewhat of a concept video. Can you just say a few words about what your actual implementation was able to achieve at this stage?
Oh, sure. Oh, the user in the video was using our actual capsule. So the voice response did work. The utterances we trained, and it talked to an action, which led to hitting our
API.
Our
it was
API,
on our
yeah.
system.
Because we have an existing live product, and so it hit our API. We used a test user couple, and the data was returned and using a audio result and a view component. So that's how we have the little cards showing up.
So the Loft is the library of favorite things. So it's like a very private Pinterest board between two people where they can just put the things they love in the Loft, and then you can look at your partner's Loft. And we use AI on the back end with both their love reminders, which are the text messages they send each other, and the entities in the Loft item to come up with the customized gift ideas or customized date suggestions. What it said in the video that you missed is he said, what would be good weekend plans for us? And Bixby returned with Well, Jennifer loves running and Jennifer loves wine, and there's a 5K at a winery near you this weekend. So that would be a good weekend plan. Click here. And when he clicks here, it took him directly to the ticket site where he could buy the tickets to that 5K at the winery.
Thanks. Thank you.
I think Spike Jones would have loved that. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Roger Kibbe, and I have 20 years of technology experience as a developer, as an architect, and as a technology strategist. And over the past year and a half, I've been pretty deeply immersed in the voice ecosystem. So why voice, you ask? You know, I think voice is really a revolution. It's going to revolutionize the man-machine interaction. It's going to be as big a revolution as mobile, or even bigger. Why Bixby? Well, first, the underlying Viv technology is really going to bring voice above and beyond where it is today. And why Samsung? Because, you know, I was blown away that Samsung ships 500 million devices a year, which I heard yesterday. That's an opportunity that needs to be taken, frankly. So what did I build? I think all of us have had this challenge. You want to throw something away. There's a recycle bin, there's a compost bin, there's a trash bin. What do I do? Where do I throw it? You know, I see those 3 bins right over there. You might have experienced that today. What's the solution? We'll enable what bin on Bixby, and Bixby can answer it. Simply ask Bixby, can I recycle this? Can I trash this? Can I compost this? Or what bin should this go into? It's simple, it's powerful, and it's effective. And, you know, it's really a voice-first solution. My hands are full. I need voice to answer that question. I'm not going to open a mobile app. I'm not going to go to a browser. But listen, enough of me talking over these PowerPoint slides. Let me talk and show a video of what bin in action. So we're going to start with a couple simple questions and what bin answering them. Cereal boxes, which are obviously recyclable. What about coffee grounds? Can I compost those? Indeed, I can. So it not only answers questions, but also gives you some education about the benefits of recycling. So here we ask water bottles, and there's some information about the benefits of recycling water bottles. Aluminum foil, and some information about the benefits of recycling that. What bin has personality? I think this is very important with voice assistants. So here's a question about butter, about golf balls, and apparently what bin, well, maybe it's me, needs a really high golf handicap. Disposal options. So sometimes things can't be recycled curbside. In this case, we're talking about grocery bags, and those can't be recycled curbside, but what bin shows you, and then actually it's going to a website right now that actually lets you locate a local grocery store where you can recycle those grocery bags. What about alternatives to trash? Cosmetic containers. Cosmetic containers normally you'd need to throw in the trash, but there's a free program by a company called TerraCycle that lets you mail those in. And once again, it's showing that information. All right, and what's next? One, get it location aware. So it knows I can recycle this in this locale and not in this locale. Second, make it smarter, understand more, improve that natural language understanding, give it more data. I want to thank you, and I would encourage everyone, if you haven't tried the Bixby SDK, download it, try it. It really is going to revolutionize voice, and that's a big revolution coming. Thank you very much.
Adam.
How many items do you have in your database right now?
About 1,000, which I thought was pretty good. And then I had some kids come this afternoon, and they broke it more than anyone. There was like 4 kids, and they were having a grand time. And I was like taking notes about all really good questions. So it's constantly, you know, you got to record what the misses were and add into that dictionary, so to speak, and be smart about a lot of synonyms and different ways people can say things.
Got a feature request for the future. Bulky waste pickup, like, you know, you have to put the appliances to the left and the something to the right. I'd love that. Anyway, nice job.
There's a lot of enhancements that could be made. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for all the presenters. Now they're going to deliberate, they're going to tabulate. We'll be back in a few moments with the winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 more moments to this big presentation. 1, we announce the winners, and 2, we're giving away 3 Samsung television sets. Put your hands together for David, everyone.
Big round of applause for the famous, funny Robert Strong, everyone. All right, are you guys ready to announce the winners? Okay, so for most creative, please stand up. Goes to Igor of IP Camera. Please. We have this ridiculously large check. Everyone, please, Igor, everyone. Here, let's put it this way so they can take a photo with you with it. Congratulations. Do you have any words?
Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Thank you.
Awesome. Igor, everyone. All right, for most impactful using Bixby, the award goes to Kota C Life Insurance by Chris. Congrats. Any words?
Yeah, that's amazing. I had no idea. These were fantastic capsules. Holy cow, it's amazing.
Awesome. Congratulations. Now, best overall, I know you guys have been waiting for this. The winner is What Bin by Roger, everyone. $10,000. Any words, Roger?
Go develop for Bixby. Get some great capsules out there. Seriously, it's a great development environment, and I really think that voice has such a bright future, and we have such a great new entrant in the voice space. So go do it. It's amazing. And if anybody wants to talk to me about my experience developing it, come to me afterwards. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So.
Big hand. Awesome. Congrats.
Okay, as if it were you, everyone. Congratulations. My name's Robert Strong, everyone. Have a good afternoon. Drive safely. Thanks for coming out to SD 18. There it is.